Round one is a go, and we're not off to a great start. Not off to a great start. Okay, okay. I can live with this. Guess I keep? No. No, we bottom. Because turn 3 we can play Crucible and replay our fetch. So yeah. So we'll see what our opponent's up to here. Ooh. Might be doing it. Certainly worth noting that Executioner's Capsule is non-black and Death Shadow is like the most scary threat in the format, and this just doesn't kill it, which is kind of awkward, but oh well. Things go. Your turn. So what does Polluted Delta into Watergrave mean? Grixis Death Shadow was kind of popular for a bit. Ew. I needed that. How dare you stub my Mox Opal? Better that than something else, I suppose. But still. Oh dear. We're getting tore up. Tore up. Like, Thopter Foundry is probably the scariest card, and it's also the card that I care the least about, but they probably have to take it. We just have this stupid Executioner's Capsule. Oh, man. Ah, man. Oh, man. Not playing Darkslick Shores is kind of bad if we draw another Shores, but either way, we're going to play Crucible and start playing Fetch Lands, most likely, assuming it resolves, so... Yeah, Grixis Death Shadow. Alright, alright. Might have to Executioner's Capsule, Snapcaster Mage somewhere down the line, but they're going to play a 5/5, and we are probably going to die. Unless we find some cool stuff. Snaring Bridge, yes. Ooh. So we can't do that quite yet because we don't have 3 blue. So Crucible should give us the blue source, which will allow us to whir. And then we can Thopter Foundry if they let us. Would not surprise me if they have Snap Stub, though, which would not be great for us. But, ooh, get to gain a life off this Inventor's Fair. What's up? What is up? Ooh, 2 whirs. That's great. Wishful thinking, perhaps. Alright, you can have Terminate. And then I'm gonna make some Thopters. I should make Thopters, right? Or should I just get Ensnaring Bridge? Feel like I should just make Thopters. Operating at a low base, basically a mull to 5 because of this capsule, but I guess it's still a 1-mana artifact, so it still does stuff, but yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Obviously, we could still die a horrible death, but, you know. You know. Oh, that's it? You know what's good against, like, Death Shadow? Thopter Foundry. Thopter Foundry. Alright. Love Relic. Damnation seemed perfectly reasonable. Brutality, not great. Pithing Needle. Capsule. So 4 for 4. Could see less Damnation, more Thoughtseize. I don't know though. Are these Heralds any good? Problem is they kind of get outclassed, like very badly. Do we want to cut a land when we bring in this Ghost Quarter? I don't really think so. Maybe I do want Thoughtseize. Maybe Tezzeret's pretty bad. Tezzeret seems like just slow and awkward. I probably do want to cut a land. I don't want to cut Academy Ruins because I need that to fight through like K-Command and whatnot. Inventor's Fair seems like it would help me. Like, if we're both trading Disruption, then having a land that can also turn into a spell seems kind of good. Maybe I'm not supposed to be trying to Ghost Quarter them, because it is kind of a pipe dream. So I'll leave the mana base as is. How many Damnations do I want? Is it 1, 2, or 0? Guess if Padim is supposed to come in anywhere, it's probably here, because they only have targeted artifact removal. Also draws me cards. I'm just very wary about putting a bunch of 4-mana cards in my deck. What do I cut? I have to cut a card. Is it Pentad Prism? It's probably a bad idea to cut Pentad Prism. I'm going to cut Pentad Prism. Do as I say, not as I do. 0 land, but it's so close. I have a Mox. Mox, Welding Jar. Still can't do anything unless we draw another 0. Yeah. Look, I just need to entertain the idea. That's all. That's all. Alright, so we have 2 lands. We have Prism to cast Damnation, if it comes to that. Also have an Ensnaring Bridge for a pseudo threat. Push, I'm just going to bottom. There's no guarantee that their draw is actually a Death Shadow draw, so... I think I learned my lesson. I'm not going to play the Mox yet. Well, if my Mox got stubbed, it would not be the end of the world, but I also don't think there's much use to actually playing it super early. It's a creature already? How am I supposed to win when you play turn 2 4-power creature? Or 5-power creature? Four-power creature. Alright. Oh my. Well, could just kill our Prism. Not kill, but use all the counters to play bridge now. Seems kind of reasonable, actually. And obviously we have to do it through the Prism, so we have an artifact, so there are Mox Opal turns on, and yeah. So, Kolagon's command is the main worry here. If they have that, it's kind of a beat. Do still have Worry and Damnation, though, so... I think it's a fine time to do this. They may or may not have stub. If they don't, and they have K commands, at some later point, at least, like, it's not going to be the end of the world, you know? Well, that's too bad. Are they spent? Oh no. I wanted to bobble them, but I have 6. Oh well. We shall wait a turn to do the bobbling. Tezzeret? Ooh, Academy Runes. That's not bad. I think I'm going to wait on this Thoughtseize. Probably should also not play the Academy Runes, but I don't want to end up having 2 cards that I want to keep because their modes... Well, I guess their K-Command mode would probably be Return a Creature. Probably Return Snapcaster. That seems way better. Yeah, I definitely want to hold this Thoughtseize until I draw some sort of threat. And in the meantime, we just do ensnaring bridge things where no one can play Magic. So what is the best artifact to get? Uh-oh. Oh, it's only a 2/1. It doesn't do a lot. Best artifact to get when we are raw. Oh, we did it. We got their Stubborn Denial. So I could just get a Relic. I could just get a Thopter Foundry. I could just hold it. Either of these seems okay. Draw, go, draw, go. Maybe there should be like a blue implement or something. That's obviously a terrible idea, but... You know, something to get when you have nothing going on, really. I don't know, though. Could just get Thopter Foundry and, like, make 3 Thopters. And just try and kill my opponent. I guess that's actually kind of reasonable. They probably can't beat 3/1/1s. Uh-oh, my opponent is doing things. Things and stuff. Alright, kill my bridge. Get back Death Shadow. I think I'm just going to have to allow that. Or, actually... we'll do this and make a Thopter off it. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Goodbye, artifacts. Upkeep. Bridge come back. Oh, that was horrible. So, my thought process there was like, I want to play this bridge, see if it resolves, and then decide whether or not I want to attack. Not a good idea. It's not even like my opponent could have killed me. So I really just lose nothing. Even if the bridge gets countered, I still probably attack with everyone. Maybe not, because it makes the Death Shadow big, but... Still. It was very poor. So here I could put like a bauble on top to ensure that I draw an artifact. And therefore have a Thopter token at the ready should I need it. Or I could just take a random draw, but the bauble could also potentially give me a random draw in case something goes horribly wrong, so... Playing like crap. Gotta love these situations you get into, right? Where it's like, upkeep, Academy Ruins, my Mishra's Bauble, play it and go. Basically the same thing as drawing a random card, except I have Thopter split card. Just a weird deck. I don't think that this matchup should be great for me, but my opponent, I don't know. They didn't really like get a lot of good stuff going, so. But you would think that like big threats plus stubborn denial plus artifact removal plus disruption would be pretty bad. I guess Academy Ruins is kind of the savior, but you know, feel like we kind of got lucky.